All right, guys, another edition here of Real Talk. Terrence Edwards. I mean, I had to go way to the top of the UGA record book to find this guy. We're breaking down receivers. We're going to talk about Dominick, maybe Dom the Bomb Blaylock. People are trying to find a nickname for that cat because he is wicked on the football field right now. Terrence, what did you heard about Dominick Blaylock, and then what did you initially want to dive into this film to maybe verify all the real talk about him right now?
His ball skills. I've heard so much about against North Gwinnett, this post route he called, just his explosiveness to the ball. So I really want to see what people are saying and see what my true evaluation of him. And I've watched a little bit of him, I heard about him, so I'm just anxious to get into his film.
So guys, let's just jump right into that film right now. Dominick Blaylock, five-star receiver, the first one of those along with Jaden Hazelwood the Bulldogs will sign since Marlon Brown in 2009. And everybody wonders if he has true top-end speed. What are you seeing right now, Terrence?
When you could go and get a post and explode to the post, and people take top-end speed as being a 4-3 guy. Me, it's just being about can you go track the ball, and he definitely can track the ball downfield. It's up to the quarterback to put it to where he want to have it, and Dom can explode and go get it.
Five-star receiver. He's easily one of the top 5 guys in the nation. What maybe to you do you think is his biggest attribute you're seeing him on the field?
His ball skills, the way he tracks the balls, and his run after catch is underrated. You see him here, breaks a lot of tackles. He's played some big-time competition, and he's came up big in those games. So that's what you look for in a player, is how big you could come up in big games.
Terrence, what aspects of his game maybe do you even think reminds you of maybe current or former Georgia players?
I like his football wide receiver skills as Terry Godwin. I think Terry was made to play receiver, and I think Dom is the same. I mean, he has big hands, tremendous ball skills, and when the ball up in the air, in his mind is mine, and he's going to get him.
You like how he does this against the elite competition, and this is a recruit, very rare for these days. Once he said he was Georgia before his junior year, he was done. He doesn't visit anywhere. He doesn't talk to any other coaches. He tells other coaches, forget my number. What do you think about a kid like that shows that dedication already?
Man, that's one of the guys that you definitely want on your team. He's all about Georgia, and when he gave Georgia his word that he was coming, he gave them no doubt that he was coming, so they don't have to continue to recruit him like others. They're still going to continue to talk to him, but they don't have to recruit him because he's all in.
You know, one of the things I see when I watch him play, everybody looks for player parallels. And I think of maybe 2 guys that the Vikings have really had, maybe Stephon Diggs, but maybe Adam Thielen. These are these guys that just handle their craft in and out of breaks, making their guy lean another way to get open and create separation. I think that is a major part of his game right now.
That's one thing, his game that's a little different than a lot of the players. He's a technician, getting in and out of breaks. You know, he doesn't have a lot to work on. He just could continue to get better at what he does well.
So if you had a couple of days with Dom in the Terrence Edwards Wide Receiver Academy, chopping it up in the lab, what are you working on to get him better with?
One thing I say is just his stance right now is very high. And as a receiver, you want to stay low like a track runner. Track runners stay low in their stance so they could come out 0 to 100 real quick. Just working on his starts and stances right now would be one of the things that I would definitely work on him with.
Maybe a juicy question right now for all of our Georgia viewers and all of our audience. How does he fit in with his current receiver group? Does he play right away? Who does he kind of work with already for playing time? Who does he think? Where do you think he fits in at Georgia right now?
He's going to fit in very well because he has no problem catching the ball. We got to see him block. We don't see much on his film of him blocking, so it doesn't matter how good of a skills he has. He's going to have to get in there and mix it up a little bit. But he's going to add another talent to that room that's already have a lot of talented guys in it.
Last one, maybe a perspective thing here, Terrence. When you think of the Georgia offense with Fromm and Swift and Cook, guys like Mecole, guys like Jaden Hazelwood, I mean, the talent they're stacking up right here. What do you think about a guy like Dominick Blaylock that will likely draw single coverage a lot in the SEC?
When these guys get single coverage, you could trust him that he's going to win at least 75% of the time, and that's a high percentage for one-on-one coverage. So he's going to be a guy that you could trust. When the ball is in the air, he's going to get it.
All right, guys, that's a wrap on Real Talk, another edition on Georgia commitment. Dominick Blaylock. That's Terrence Edwards, one of the greatest ever to do at the University of Georgia. All you young buck receivers, if you want to learn how to do that craft the right way, give them a call. Terrence Edwards, Wide Receiver Academy. You can help those guys, right?
Oh, I definitely can help. If you're looking to learn how to play the position from A to Z, look me up. I'll be willing to help you out.